Hello guys, today we will install RetroBat, an all-in-one retro console emulator system. Open Google and search for RetroBat. The first domain is the old one, and will redirect you to the second one. Go to download RetroBat. First, go to the right side to download needed dependencies. Download Visual C++. This is all in one package. Choose the best server for your location. Now download DirectX. It is already pre-installed in Windows 10 and 11, but in case we are missing some old drivers, just install it to be sure everything is good. Now let's download RetroBat. Scroll down to see the download options. Go to download now. The software is completely free. This window is for donation. If you like, you can support the developers. To continue, go to the top and click on No. Thanks, just take me to the download. Download the latest release. Now let's install what we just downloaded. First, install the Visual C++. Extract the package. Open the folder. Double-click on Install All. This will install all versions. Okay, that's done. Go to Control Panel to check all is good. Now let's install DirectX. Double-click on the installer. No hurry. Uncheck Install Bing bar. We don't want that. The installer will download and install what is needed. Now install RetroBat. Here is a very important step. On my SSD drive I have 4 main partitions. One for Windows, one Linux, one for Steam OS and one local partition. The best way to install RetroBat is on the local partition. That way if something goes wrong with your Windows, and you need to pre-install, your RetroBat setting and configurations and files will remain untouched. If you install RetroBat on C drive after pre-install, you will need to do everything from the beginning. Now just click Install. Let's jump in RetroBat. Here you'll see some systems you'll see a list of all available emulators. To install an emulator you just need to select it. Some emulators need some CPU features as shown here on PlayStation 2 emulator. My CPU does not have AVX2, but have SSE4. Oh, God, this is in French. Let's change the language. A PS3 is CPU heavy, so some games may not work for you if you have a weaker CPU. Let's check out the folder structure of RetroBat. We need to know a few things to modify the system and make everything work. First, open this file .bat. This is for some basic startup options. Select RetroBat ini. Auto Start will launch RetroBat directly after Windows boot. Interface mode is for adding restriction in RetroBat for user not to have access to all options. You can set a custom resolution. This is for the intro video splash screen. If you choose random videos, in every boot the system will pick up a random video from the video folder for RetroBat. For this thing to work, you need to set video duration to 0. If you want specific video to be played every time, uncheck random video and select one from the drop-down menu. To work, you must set video length for at least the duration of the video in milliseconds. 1 second is 1000 milliseconds. Do the math. Here is the path to Splash videos. You can download and add your own. Now go back to main folder. Here in BIOS you need to paste BIOS files for some emulators to work. I cannot tell you where to get that, but a quick Google search will help you. Now go to ROMs folder. Here a folder for your console games. They must be in the specific console folder, or it will not work. Now go to emulators. Here in separate folders will be all emulators you install from the RetroBat menu. We have installed PlayStation emulators. Here is Yuzu emulator folders, also Ryujinx. They must be installed on another way, so I will make a different video for them. Now let's add the BIOS files. This is all BIOS files for all systems. Just copy and paste them to RetroBat BIOS folder. This is my separate hard drive where all my games and files are. On another video I will show you how to link games from one hard drive to RetroBat folder to be played without actually be in the RetroBat ROMs folder. This is for security reasons, not to lose your games by incident, and also be accessible from other file systems. For RPCS3, you need to install the firmware manually. Open the emulator. Choose File, Install Firmware and navigate to BIOS folder. There must only one file available. This will take some time. Here is the newly installed firmware. Now let's try a game to see is RetroBat and the emulator are working. I will try PlayStation 2 game. Copy the game and paste it in RetroBat ROMs in the correct folder. In this case it is PS2 folder. Let's restart the computer to will it boot into RetroBat by itself. With short videos, splash screen sometimes skips. Now, after we have a game file in PlayStation 2 folders, you see the system is available. But this is because we have restarted the computer. The game will not be seen until you go to menu game setting and select update game list. That way all your games will be visible in RetroBat. Here is our game, but it looks ugly. You need to open this advanced game options and select scrape. RetroBat found image and intro video for our game. Select the correct one and the one you like. Now is better. Let's test the game. Like I said, I did not add my controller, so I can't exactly play. But we will see it is working. On the next video we will set up PlayStation DualShock 3 controller, and we'll remove that TV frame to play the game in full screen. If like this video, please like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more.